Let me tell you something that nobody is going to tell you. You are addicted, not to drugs, not to alcohol. You are addicted to noise, and it is destroying you quietly while you are sitting there thinking you're fine. Every single morning, before you've even had a single thought of your own, you've already handed your mind to someone else. Phone, music, conversation, someone else, something, always something. You have not had an original thought before noon in months, and you wonder why you feel like you're going nowhere. I'm going to say something that's going to bother you. The reason you can't sit in silence is because you are afraid of yourself, not the world, yourself. Your own mind without input makes you uncomfortable. I mean, think about how weak that is. I mean, you can't even be alone with your own thoughts for 20 minutes without reaching for a distraction. That is not a man that's in control. That there is a man that is running. You know what the greatest men in history had in common? They could sit with nothing. No phone, no entertainment, no validation coming in. Just themselves and their thoughts. And from that silence alone, they built empires. You have more access to information than they ever did. More tools, more resources, more opportunity, and you're producing nothing because you traded the silence they used to build, whose entire business model depends on you never being able to sit still. They hire the smartest people on earth to make silence feel unbearable to you. You know what? It worked. You think you're choosing what to watch? You think you're choosing what to scroll? You're not choosing anything. You're being fed like an animal on a schedule that they control. And the moment you put your phone down, you feel it. That pull, that itch. That's not boredom. That's withdrawal. You are not free. Here's what nobody tells you about the men you look up to. The ones who move different. The ones who walk into a room and own it without saying a single word. The ones who don't flinch when things go wrong. They all have one thing in common. They are comfortable in silence. Not because they were special, not because they were born different, because at one point they stopped running from themselves. They sat in discomfort. They stayed there until it stopped being uncomfortable. And on the other side of that was a man who didn't need anything from the outside, who feels stable on the inside. That's the version of you that's possible, but you'll never meet him until you stop scrolling. So here's what you're going to do today, not tomorrow, not Monday, today. You're going to sit somewhere alone. No phone, no music, no input, nothing. And you're going to sit there for 20 minutes. You're going to stay there, not to meditate, not to manifest, not even to do anything productive, just to prove to yourself that you can exist without needing something to come in. The discomfort you're going to feel in those 20 minutes, that's the gap between who you are and who you're capable to be. So sit in it. That's where it starts. Every man who's ever built anything real had to first become someone. And who didn't need the world to keep him comfortable? Right now, you need it every single day. That has to change. And it changes in silence that you've been trying to avoid your entire life.